Hey there, and welcome back. Welcome back, people, and a huge welcome to my Thrival Chat. If you haven't met me before, my name is Lexi Tommy, and this is my Thrival Guide. Every Thursday, I sit down and I talk to you about how to get your life together. It's a fun little channel on adulting, and it's going to help everything in your day-to-day run much smoother. So stay tuned today and subscribe below so I can keep coming back every Thursday with fun little tips and tricks for you. Welcome to summer, and a beautiful one it is. So today, for this super simple summer series, I have been showing you how to streamline your tasks and responsibilities so you can get your little butt out of the house and soak up every second of summer. Today, we're going to talk about something a little different. It's a rainy day here today, so I'm focused on prepping for the days to come. I'm going to show you how I go through my summer back to school prep for my kids. It's going to take a huge weight off my mind and help us feel prepared for the upcoming year. For actual school supplies, the search totally starts in June, at the end of June, when the kids are coming home and they have their bags of used school supplies. The kids bring home their stuff and I go through all of it. My daughter goes through and takes every marker and marks on a piece of paper to see if there's any duds that aren't working anymore. Those markers that are working then become the at-home markers for summer coloring. I only buy these kind of crayons. They have this hard case on them, so they typically don't get lost. You can put little labels on them if you want to label your child's name, but they don't break. She still has scissors. She still has a few pencils. This is why I'm not doing a whole box of pencils at this stage. She's got a few pencils still. She has an eraser. She has a couple of pens and a pencil sharpener. So those are all things that are tacked off. Those are good for next year. And she has a couple of pencil cases. Now this one, I'm not sure if she'll want this next year, just because she's getting a little bit older, but this can definitely transition. It's in good shape. The zipper is still good. It can transition to my son and be like a little pencil case for him. So yeah, so those are the things that we can still reuse for next year. So I'm going to bag them up into a Ziploc and store them for next year. One thing I always buy the kids for the upcoming school year is a fresh, brand new, super inky, beautiful colored set of markers. I loved that, and I guess you could probably guess, but I also loved labeling all of my school supplies. I swear my parents would shake their heads as I wrote out my name about 1,000 times on a piece of loose leaf, cut the little slices, and taped them on every marker, every pencil, crayon, and every pen. So whatever they come home with that is in good working order, I bag it all up for the upcoming year. The pencil crayons, the erasers, the pencils, the pencil sharpeners, the scissors, good working order pencil cases, and crayons. If I were to toss that and buy it all new, including the pencil cases, that'd be about $50 or so here in Canada. So I want to make sure that I'm making good use of the things that we already have. You add to your savings the 3-ring zipper binders in good condition, the zip drives, the indoor runners that then transition to outdoor runners for summer, a good ordered mouse, the glue sticks, the backpacks and lunch kits that are still functional. I bet your savings is at least at $150 now. And so much of it is still ready for another round. And why not? Save a little for the environment, save a little for yourself, make use of what you have before you're buying anything else. I bag it all up and save it away for September. By the time I get their school list, I have my child take a look at it. She goes over all of her old supplies. I bring out the bag for her so she can see what she has. And she has good quality products because I planned properly when we bought them in the first place. And that really brings up a good point about quality, buying quality. Now, I love a good deal, but it's not a good deal if you have to buy the item multiple times. So sometimes buying quality will actually save you money in the long run. Here are the things that I'm thinking are in that category. A lunch kit and accessories. Some of the lunch kits and accessories that I have bought that were higher and higher quality have actually lasted my kids since they were babies. Buying items of higher quality means that they last the school abuse and come back ready for round 2. A backpack is huge. Backpacks can be very expensive. I buy my kids a great quality, higher end backpack in a solid color. This purple backpack with pink trim has been my daughter's backpack since she was in preschool. She's entering grade 6 this year and it's ready for another round. I attribute that to a well-built backpack with good solid zippers that are big enough that you don't have to overpack and stretch the fabric that it might rip. I also like a rubberized bottom and I like a sheath. And I mean a fabric sheath is my preference for the water bottle holder on the side. That netting and mesh, it rips within a couple months. This backpack in particular was worth every penny. And you can see how if we were going on like 7 years, it has far surpassed the test of time. Another really good idea is to check your local buy and sell sites. There are lots of shoppers out there. There are lots of people that get things that have things already and that they don't use them. There are lots of people whose mom bought a backpack, but they had a backpack that they liked and used more. Or they put it away in the closet and never used it to begin with. I have found so many things on buy and sell sites that have the tags still on them that have never been used. It's what I search for in particular. And I find it over and over and over again. And if it keeps items out of the landfill, I'm super happy to buy them off of an easy buy and sell site that's local rather than going to the store. Runners need to be of super good quality. Otherwise, you're buying them 2, maybe 3 times in the course of a year. Kids' feet are gonna grow quickly. So if you buy a pair of good runners that support them, you're gonna have less foot ache, you're gonna have less foot pain, they're going to last longer, or you may have something to pass down to a sibling. The funny thing is, running shoes is actually something I have had a ton of luck finding on my local buy and sell sites. As a result, I pay like 1/5 of the price of that actual item would go for in a store. Lots of times they're crisp, still in the box, in the back of a closet. The kid never wore them, and now they don't fit. These are a pair of brand new runners that I bought for my daughter. She picked them out herself. They were her choice. They were brand new. They were beautiful. She's gotten tons of compliments on them, and I paid a fraction of the cost. What is not to love? You're getting something that's high end, that's high quality, that's going to last, that your child is into and picks out for themselves. They picked it out in a picture instead of picking it out in the store. What's the difference of that and online sales? Kids are attracted to what they like, and if they like it and it's in my price range, check and check. I'm happy to pick it up. Sometimes it's that little thing that's worth the higher end price. Now, some of the other things that you might consider buying on a little bit higher quality scale are things like a wireless mouse, a zip drive, headphones that you're sending to school. All of these things may be available at your local dollar store, but there's other things you can get from there that would be of a comparable value. These things won't. So you may be thinking, I send a ton of school supplies with my child, and I'm always buying more. My child is always losing their mitts. They're always losing their jacket. They're leaving things at school. Label, label, label. I ordered Oliver's labels this year. I've ordered Mabel's labels in the past. There's a couple of different companies, none of which are sponsoring this video, but there's a couple of different companies that provide labels that you can order that are specifically for clothing, that work in sweaty shoes, that mark up a bag so that you can identify your child's stuff. It helps the outside world keep your child's school supplies contained to your child. If a purple pencil crayon says your child's name on it, the likelihood of that purple pencil crayon finding its way back to your child is like 1,000 times better than if there's no label at all. Label, label, label. Make it something your kids do and interact with. Let them have some fun and get at it. From Oliver's Labels this year, I bought the party packages, and I am totally going to buy these again. So I hope that they're listening and they're going to sponsor me in the future. I bought 2 sets for my son, 2 sets for my daughter, and 2 generic sets with our last name on them. They each came with like 5 original labels that will go on like plastics and glasses and things like that. You can throw them in the dishwasher, you can throw them in the freezer, in the refrigerator, and they're going to stick. They also each came with 5 mini labels of the same, just smaller, and 2 labels for their shoes that stick in those sweaty, icky, damp conditioned shoes. They also came with some fun little bag tags. So each set came with those things. I have 6 sets of them, and I bought them all in a lump sum so that I didn't have to pay shipping. They came super fast, they're of high quality, and my kids are excited to use them. Get your itemized school list. Our school has the teacher and the class and the itemized list of supplies needed for that class, and they give that list like little angels to my child at the last day of school. I appreciate them greatly for this effort. It makes my planning time so much easier. Having an itemized list means that you don't have to guess or run out and get them everything. It's particular to that class, and you can run out and get the supplies only that you need. This summer has been a total joy with our summer clothing capsule. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna carry it right on through to the fall and winter too. So for back to school clothes, we're gonna follow our capsule method. For the fall and winter capsule, we're going to have 2 hoodies, 1 casual sweater, 1 dress sweater, 7 t-shirts, 3 to 4 long sleeve shirts, 1 to 2 dress shirts, 1 lightweight jacket, 1 heavier jacket, 4 pairs of joggers or comfy pants, 3 to 4 pairs of jeans, 1 set of sneakers, 1 set of indoor sneakers, 1 pair of pull-on casual shoes, and I always get my kids new sets of underwear and socks to start the year off right. I let my kids pick their back to school outfit. The first day of school is a really special day. The kids are excited to get back and see their friends, and they want to look their best. So I let them pick out an outfit just for that. Now that you have a little nest egg of back to school supplies and an idea of how to get things going, get out there and enjoy the rest of summer. And if this video helped you, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe so I can keep coming back every Thursday with great tips and tricks for you. I want to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, engaging, investing in yourself and your life. Welcome, Thrivers, to My Thrival Tribe. We'll see you soon.